Just that. I mean, I'm hoping like the information I shared with what I do and what the city's doing is like helpful and informative.
Oh
'Cause
yeah, definitely.
I just see like the media showing it like the city's like wasting money on people, almost as if these people don't matter, and that's what bothers me. It's just like all these people matter, like, and I think that's people have selfishness has grown so much that people don't can't imagine themselves in that other person's shoes.
Empathy.
Like, yeah, it's simple. And again, when I go to my jobs, like it's hard sometimes, because I see people through their worst, or homeless, and here I am after getting to come home in my own car. I have food in my fridge, and it's my first year was tough.
Yeah.
Like just being exposed to all these individuals that are struggling in life,
Yeah.
and they're trying to do the best, make the best of it. And so the first year it was hard for me to let that go, like come home and not think about them, and so I was stressed the first year because it's kind of like I was feeling guilty for all my accomplishments or what
Yeah,
I
or what
was
you
given.
have, and
Yeah.
then you have people struggling. You're just like, dang.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask Rhonda. There's a few times where I came home and I was like, I can't sleep. I'm all, there's one client, he's sleeping on the street right now. Like, I worked with him today trying to get him into housing and I couldn't. And I had to end my day at 5, and just knowing I'm in bed and he's on the street and it's cold. And it's just like, it was hard to, like, build that barrier, like that safety bubble, but still, having empathy and caring for them.
Yeah.
So that took me a year to develop that whole, I got to protect myself, my energy, so that way I can help them to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
you know
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because if you burn out, then you can't help them.
Yeah.
So you got to take care of yourself so you can take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to share info. It's just so people can better understand like what the city workers are doing. Where a lot of us are putting ourselves out in the line. And it just sucks that now society's gone to a point where they don't appreciate all the hard workers actually out there in the thick of it, seeing what COVID is doing to people.
Yeah.
People are now reverting back to their pleasures, what they're missing out on, and it hasn't even been a year, and it's just like we can all give up stuff for the greater good. It's like, and there's times where I get frustrated with all this, not being able to go visit friends, go outdoors, or go eat, but I just remind myself, I'm like, hey, I got a home, I got a job, thank God, I got,
Definitely.
security, health insurance, these are little things, so almost daily, we're constantly just voicing it out to each other to just help us, continue having empathy and, not bitch about having a great life,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like just to be stable and employed in this time, it's like you're lucky. Just
The fact that
gotta
we
remember
have
that.
jobs, I'm lucky. Like my job was able to adapt and do everything like through at home, because before COVID they thought this could not have happened.
Yeah.
So now this is the new normal. Like our job's not going to go back to the office once COVID's done. They're like, I don't think we're going to be doing the same place. Yeah.
Not totally. I know for us too, because like my sister lost her job, my dad lost his job, my stepmom lost her job.
I think, how are schools doing? Because are they closing down because of what's going on, or is their system doing okay? You know anyone in the school system right now?
Like schools, like for kids, or
Yeah, or if you know any schools, kids, or teachers, if you know any, are dealing with this.
A lot of my coworkers, their kids, they're just doing online schooling.
Oh, okay.
I think I hear good and bad. I think it's very challenging for everybody, especially the teachers. It's hard enough for one teacher to maintain a class of 30 kids in person. Now, hey, 30 kids sit on your computers and listen to this lecture as I talk at you. And, it's just tough, and I do hear great stories about how there's these teachers that are being very creative, and connecting with the students virtually, and it's just like props to them,
Yeah.
they're doing what the parents are complaining about.
Yeah.
I mean, you have parents complain about their one or two child they have in their home 24/7. It's like, how do you think your teacher feels having 30 of your kids every day?
Yeah. Wait, and they're complaining that they're seeing their kids. Like,
Yeah.
your kids, like, they're gonna grow up. You're gonna feel sorry that you complained.
Yeah.
They're gonna be out of the house.
Get to spend all this time with your kids.
I know.
Right?
So horrible.
Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the schools, and I totally blanked what I was gonna say next.
I've seen some schools do like I think Tent Planet Daily City. They're holding like outdoor classes,
Okay.
like at a park. I've seen them. They'll do like yoga, or I think jujitsu. But I don't believe it's actual like person to person. I think it's just like spaced and you drill all together. And I've seen the images, and they'll have like a mask, and they're maintaining distance, and they're just outdoors at a park space. So that's cool. They're being creative, and I see that. I'd be willing to pay for something like that.
So what is the gym being open next month? Is that all types of gyms, like even fitness gyms, or is this just like
Yeah.
I don't know what the specifications are for a gym?
Yeah. I have no idea. I haven't seen anything through my work, through like the city emails, because we always get updated on everything that's going on in regards to COVID. So I haven't seen anything about the gyms opening.
Yeah.
But it just seems counterintuitive to maintain 6 feet distance and then go into a enclosed room where sweat's involved, body fluids,
Yeah.
but then go back outside and put your mask on and stay 6 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah, over here they briefly opened the gyms after the first lockdown.
And they locked it again?
Yeah, well, because I think there was even like a cluster that came out of a gym. So, I mean, big surprise, right? That
that's
it
my
would come out of a
worry.
gym.
That, yeah, they opened, but then after a week, they're just like, sorry, this is not working,
Yeah.
And then you get your hopes up, and then, yeah.
I could see it, like in a perfect world, I see it working if everybody gets tested and they bring the proof that they're negative. But at the same time, they have to be accountable and maintain a small social group outside of the gym.
Yeah.
Like just be smart in your own practices, because you're going into another place, putting your whole essentially second family at risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if testing was a regular thing, like every Monday you test, and just
something like that, or every 2 weeks, or if you even felt, I might have put myself at risk. Hey, don't go to the gym. Go get tested or take precautions first.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've encountered people at the gym where they come in like with the flu. They're like, I need to sweat it out, and I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Or
Dude, that's how work was. Like, that was a normal thing. Like, people would come in.
Coming in sick, yeah.
Like, I don't want to use my sick day. And then now, if you do that, you're going to be like, you're going to have eyes on you.
and get your shit kicked out of you.
Yeah. I don't think, like, being sick is going to be the same thing for the future now.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Like,
before
any signs, you just get out of here.
Yeah, people would be like, "Oh, you're not sick." Yeah, right. But now
yeah,
they're like,
let me sneeze on you.
"Oh yeah."
Yeah. Yeah, you really opened our eyes to, I guess, what you do, and especially what's going on in COVID. And
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think this is the most informative podcast we've had.
Yeah, definitely.
I felt like, wow, learning a lot here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always happy to, share info, it's just so people can better understand, like, what the city workers are doing,